Sommerschield. Welcome to the Wise Agent webinar series. My name is Eleni Sommerschield. I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at Wise Agent. And I'm joined today by a really dear friend of mine, Coni Meyers. Coni, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm so excited to have you on the webinar because a couple of questions here. So how often should your kits be updated? Like, so do you just make these kits and then they just stay in, like I have a kit and it is by my garage door because I have my garage door leading to my house and I do know how to pull the little red string so then I can open up my garage door. So that's kind of important. That's important because that's something that our garage door broke and I was like, how am I going to leave for work this morning? And so I had to figure that out. So now I know how to do it, but it is important because if there is a fire or some kind of electrical outage, how are you going to get your car out? So I have mine by my garage door, but how often should that be updated and refreshed?
Every single year. Okay. And the thing of it is, so when I was doing the live training that I did for California Association of Realtors, there's probably about 30 people on the training. And I went around and asked everybody, okay, are you prepared? Are you prepared? And most hands, no. But there were a few hands that said, yes, I've got an emergency kit. And I said, okay. And I went to, I think there were like 10. I went to each one of them and I said, okay, what's in your emergency kit? And almost all of them said the same thing. Well, it did have this and this and this, but I needed that tape, or I needed those scissors, or I needed that lighter. And so I borrowed it out of the emergency kit. So you want to look at it every year. That's why this is such a great tool. This is such a great gift because in here, they're going to go, I tell them, please go and read this again and look at your plans and look at your kits. And every single year you should do that. And when it comes to drills, if you have children, now FEMA recommends that you do a drill once a year. Okay. I don't think that's enough, especially if you have children or you have elderly or somebody that's disabled in your home. I say the first year you should do 4 for the first year and then maybe 2 the next year until you know for sure that everybody in your family or everybody in your business understands what their role is. And if you have a business, your communication plan is key. Who's going to be responsible for what?
Yes. Yeah, so, that is really important.
At least every year you need, and stuff expires. Like if you buy nutrition bars or you buy the little can things, those things expire after a period of time.
Yeah. Well, I have an emergency kit for everything. I keep an emergency kit in my purse because I'm like, you never know. I travel a lot. So I have a little sewing kit. I always have scissors in my car because, I had younger kids. Now they're a little bit older, but we would go to like amusement parks and they always put those wristbands on that you could never pull off. And they'd always cry because it was, so now I always carry scissors with me. I don't know why.
I need to use you as my model.
I just like being prepared. I'm always like, I do not like surprises. I don't like surprises. So I don't like being caught off guard. And so, I always have extra content.
Next time I come to Arizona, I'm going to videotape your preparedness.
Okay.
I need to show it as okay, this is how you really do it.
Like I literally in my purse, this is my little emergency kit for myself, that I carry I travel with that,
Well, the world is talking a lot about sustainability. Yeah. And in order to create sustainability, we have to be prepared.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that is the lead in to sustainability. So whether it's sustainability of your business financially, or if something happens, how you move forward, or whether it's sustainability as far as lowering your carbon footprint.
Yeah. And there's a couple of more questions. Someone was asking, how do they get in touch with you? And so we'll make sure that we get your contact information in the chat. I think it was Anne that was saying that she loves this whole topic, but she wants to know more. She even gave her contact information for you, Coni, to talk about this. I'm so happy that this is resonating with people because it is something that is not, it's not really talked about that much. I mean, I don't think, besides my immediate family, my husband and my kids, they know about my emergency kit, but really, no, I don't really talk about that. I even made my sister an emergency kit. I was like, you need to have one. So,
it's interesting, Eleni. I attended the sustainability summit, and
Mhm.
Todd Shipman was the facilitator of it with NAR.
Mhm.
And he and I've had a couple of conversations, and they're talking about sustainability, which is
Yeah.
critically important.
Yeah.
But they are not talking about preparedness. They're not talking about resiliency.
Yeah.
And he says, we're not talking about the topics you're talking about.
Yeah.
So where I'm talking about how to use this in your business,
Yeah.
how to increase your bottom line
Yeah.
by giving back. I mean, what a wonderful, it's a perfect fit for real estate agents.
Yeah.